Yeah. All I need is one mic. Yeah. All I need is one mic.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of One Mic where I watch shit so you don't have to. And today I'm here to talk about the new Netflix film entitled Bad Trip, starring Eric Andre and Lil Rel and Tiffany Haddish, which I did not know she was in this movie until I started watching it. But I don't really know what made me start watching this. I kind of felt like, just looking at the poster, that it would be something that I wouldn't really be into. But then I was walking out of a gas station, really random story, and they were playing over the speaker, I guess presumably the radio, and there was somebody on the radio talking about the film. And they made it clear that it was a prank film. And they're like, these pranks are just mean, and I don't know why anybody would like this. And, very, very finger waggy at the nature of these pranks. And all that did was serve to make me want to see the movie. So when I saw that it hit Netflix, I was like, let me check this out, see what it's about. So I'm looking at the description, and from what I could tell, is essentially a prank film, kind of like in the vein of like Jackass or Borat. And I'd say probably now that I've watched it, it's more in line with Borat in that it pretends to have a storyline, like with Sacha Baron Cohen playing Borat and having this storyline of trying to save Kazakhstan. But the individuals who surround Borat are unaware that this is fake. So you're getting these real reactions out of people in regard to things that Borat says and does. And that's how Bad Trip is structured. It's structured as a fictional, like, buddy road trip kind of comedy. And it has a storyline. Eric Andre and Lil Rel play characters within this storyline, as does Tiffany Haddish. But just like Borat, everyone that they come across is unaware that this is real. I'm sorry, that this is fake. So like there's all, hidden cameras and stuff like that. They don't know that it's there. So they pull off these pranks on these people. And the prank level gets really out of hand really fast. And I like this kind of shit. I'm sorry. There's a lot of things that, as you'll learn about me, there's things that I don't like that a lot of people do like. Disaster movies, monster movies, things like that. And I'll tell you in these videos, I'm like, this just isn't for me. This is what it is. This is how I feel about it. These are the things that I thought were good. These are the things that I thought were bad. Come to your own conclusion. But this is not for me. It's just not up my alley, but maybe it's for you. And that's how I approach my review of Godzilla versus King Kong. And that's kind of how I approach this review. This is one of those things where, like, this might not be for you. Like, I'm telling you, it's a prank movie with really, I don't even know how to describe. Vulgar is almost an understatement for the level of some of these pranks. To call them vulgar would almost be like, yeah, you're not going hard enough. It's worse than vulgar. But some of these pranks are really over the top, really tough to watch for maybe some people who might have a weak stomach for your more risque versions of comedy. But man, this one really, like, for me, for somebody who likes this kind of shit, it hit everywhere it needed to hit for me. I was scream laughing in the garage watching this on some of these pranks that my wife in the house could hear me. That's how hard I was laughing. But this is just my kind of stuff, man. I like seeing people get pranked like that. So, and the more over the top, the more ridiculous, the more gross, the crazier the prank, the funnier I'm gonna find it. And I'd say this movie had, I'd say two pranks in particular were probably among the wildest I've seen commit to film. And yeah, they were good. One of them, I did research on this a little bit after I watched it to get an idea of kind of like the fallout of these pranks, because the end credits of this movie, they show you Eric Andre kind of like revealing to the people after the fact that this was all a joke and that this was for a movie. And I thought that was good that they put that in there. But then it also made me want to look into, like, what were his experiences like doing some of these pranks on these people. And there was one in particular, one of the two that I'm referring to, where and this was actually mentioned in the radio interview that I overheard coming out of the gas station. Like, one of these pranks really got them in trouble. Like they literally could have died. Like, some, as in, like, and not like, oh, this was dangerous and you could have died. Like, like a car accident. No, like somebody was about to kill these motherfuckers. Like that's how crazy this prank was. And I found an article where Eric Andre talked about that specific prank, and he said it actually scared Lil Rel off from doing the movie, period. Like he was ready to be like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. Like this is going too far. And they actually had to coerce him into coming back. So that's how crazy the pranks go in this film. So it's like an hour and 20 minutes long. It's not a long one. This is a good one for like, man, if you just want to smoke, you just get high, get drunk, do whatever it is that you do to relax. Sit back, turn this on, and just laugh your ass off about an hour and a half. That's really all this is. And that's kind of how I approach comedies. I don't look at them as like, how's the camera work? How's the lighting? How's the acting performances? How does the plot flow? Like none of that shit matters to me when I'm watching a comedy. The only thing I care about is, did I laugh? And that I don't watch comedies often because more often than not, I don't laugh, so I don't watch them. But every now and then, if I watch something that I find funny, I'm going to come here and I'm going to talk about it. And it's going to be a short video, just like this one's going to be short. But all it boils down to is, did this make you laugh? And yeah, it made me laugh quite a bit, very hard. And I highly recommend it if these hidden camera prank things are up your alley, and if you have a strong stomach for like really over the top pranks. Like we're not talking about like, think about Jackass, when Jackass first came on MTV in like I want to say like the mid to late 90s. They had pranks where like they might put like a baby doll in a car seat and have someone like, oh, I'm at the grocery store. I'm going to set this car seat on top of the car while I put the groceries in the car. And then they forget that the baby's on top and they drive off. And you got people running after them like, oh, hey, you got a baby on top of the car. Like that is something where it's like on a scale of a shocking scale of 1 to 10, I'd put that at like a 2. Like it's funny, but it's not like, whoa, like they're really doing a lot. This thing had some like hard 8s and 9s. I don't know if I would go as far as 10, but like this had some pretty extreme pranking. Like I said, one of these literally almost got them killed. So like by someone else, not, because of an accident or like you're being too reckless. Like, no, someone wanted to kill them. Like that's how crazy this gets. So, highly recommend it if that kind of thing is up your alley. If not, you're probably not even watching this video if that kind of thing's not up your alley, because you're already like, I don't want to watch that fucking movie. So, yeah, highly recommend it. Like I said, get high, have a drink, chill out, and then just enjoy it, laugh about an hour and a half. That's all you get here. So, that's all I got for this one. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.